So that's a top 10 battle in State College. We have a top 25 battle in Champaign between USC and Illinois. And man, I am fascinated, Jake, to see how Illinois comes out for this game. I mean, you've got a veteran team. You've got guys who came back to have a big season, to make a run at the playoffs. You have a fabulous coaching staff, a veteran coach who's kind of seen everything, although he admitted he hadn't really seen anything like what he saw against Indiana last week. How they respond, I think, is maybe the most interesting question of the Big Ten weekend.
No, that's absolutely it. And you look at Illinois' schedule, like if they can get through this game in these next few weeks, like as bad as that loss was, it only counts as one loss. Like their goals are still ahead of them.
Ohio State in 2 weeks.
Yes, at home, right?
Yes.
You play Washington, another great team, on the road, off a bye. That's going to be challenging. But if you can navigate these next few weeks, like all your goals are right in front of you. What makes me nervous, though, is when Bielema says he hasn't seen anything like what he saw from Indiana. USC follows a very similar formula to Indiana. So there's two things. This is all about coaching for me, for Brett Bielema and for the defensive coordinator, Aaron Henry. How do you get your team to emotionally respond, to bounce back, to get back up for this game? But then it's the chess match. And these numbers are very, very telling. Illinois' defensive scheme. They run the third highest rate of man-to-man coverage in all of college football. Like they are in a category of their own of aggressive man-to-man coverage. They also blitz at the second highest rate in Power 4. That is Illinois' defense. They blitz and run man-to-man coverage. They're going to be without Xavier Scott. The secondary is beat up, as we saw in that game, but some guys are healthy. They're trending towards playing. Blitz and play man-to-man coverage. That's what Lincoln Riley is consistently, that is who he is. They are built to attack with Maava and Lane and Lemon, Lake McCree. Like these guys are built to beat man-to-man coverage. And the offensive line has the 10th highest pass blocking grade too. So they've been able to give their quarterback pressure. I just don't believe that Aaron Henry can sit here and do the same defensive formula. I know it's about us and it's our identity. I think they have to play more zone coverage. I think they're gonna have to play less aggressive to give their secondary help. Throw some wrinkles at Lincoln Riley that he's not used to seeing.
This is the thing that concerns me the most about this game, if you look at it from Illinois' perspective of needing to bounce back and trying to save what could have been a special season and what could still be a special season, is everything that they've been doing poorly are things that USC does well, and you just outlined them on offense, but it's on the other side as well, right? I mean, what Illinois does poorly when it's on offense is block, primarily.
Protect,
right? Protect. Like they struggle to run the ball and they struggle in pass protection. And USC is tied for first in the nation in sacks.
Illinois, they've allowed the fourth most sacks in all of college football, 130th. They've given up 16 sacks on the year. And just the truth is, there's nothing schematically that can change. There's no more players that Brett Bielema can put in there. They're not going to be able to snap their fingers and suddenly change this. So what has to happen? I mean, Altmaier's been good about getting the ball out quick. It's going to have to be even quicker this week. They're going to have to find a way to establish the run. If there is a saving grace here, as good as USC's been up front, they have been vulnerable in the back end. They're giving up the second most plays in the Big Ten of 10, 20, 30-plus yards. So if you can protect, and maybe this means Bielema, you get into max protection, play action with an extra offensive lineman, have 7 guys to protect for Altmaier, because there has been some missed assignments and some vulnerability in the back end of USC's secondary. But you're exactly right, Dave. Like that is exactly what I think about in this game. Every area that Illinois has struggled in this year has been a strength of USC. That's why I say it's on Bielema and Aaron Henry to make these adjustments.
What do you think of the body clock component of it? And Lane Kiffin was very outspoken about this. He said, hey, we had the latest game in the country last week, which was the late primetime, West Coast primetime game against Michigan State. Now you turn around, you travel halfway across the country, and you play early 9 a.m. body clock game for USC. How much stock do you put in that? That's
real. Oh, that's absolutely real. And you look at USC, like they've struggled before the Purdue game earlier. They've struggled. Their record going across multiple time zones, they've struggled to find success. So that's where I think that the first quarter, maybe the first 7 to 8 minutes, is going to be really critical for both teams in this game. When you think about the USC just being an explosive team, If you're coming out a little sleepy, that means it's going to be harder to be explosive. But no excuses, honestly. There's no excuses. This is just what it's going to be. USC, I think, has a phenomenal football team and a phenomenal opportunity ahead of them. They got a tough schedule coming up. But if they can navigate those waters, this is a team with playoff potential. So no one's going to care or apologize or give them any excuses for the 9 a.m. local kickoff. They just got to find a way to get it done.
Right, and to your point, remember for SC, this is the first of 3 straight games against ranked teams. They've got Michigan and Notre Dame. This is a defining stretch. Is this year different? Is USC, again, a team that needs to be reckoned with nationally? Are they a team that can make a run at the playoff? This is the stretch of their season where we'll learn whether or not they are, and it starts with this game against the Fighting Illini.